Hey, sweet faces. We are starting our division unit. We talked about what division is last week, and this week we are starting to actually divide. So since we have two strategies, we have traditional division, and we also have box division. Your homework is now going to be recorded in two different videos so that you can follow along with the strategy that you prefer. So this first video here is going to be traditional division. If you prefer box, please go ahead and switch videos. There should be two videos in your homework video post. Go ahead and switch over. If you want to see traditional video, you're going to hang where you are. So with traditional division, we have 4 steps for success. They are to divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. And as we get further into different problems, we're going to add in repeat or remainder. So let's take a look at this first one. Now, since we are just starting, some of these we're able to do just one part, right? It just has one digit in its quotient, and some of these are going to have more. So let's set it up. First number always goes inside the house. Second number goes outside. We read this as 36 divided by 9, and when we set it up, we can write 36 divided by 9. Saying it out loud can help you put the numbers in the right place. With the type of division we're doing now, the bigger number is always going to go inside the house. All right, sweet faces. So we're going to use our multiplication facts, right? Because multiplication and division are besties and we use them together. So I'm asking myself, 9 times what is going to give me 36? Because I know that I can't divide 9 into 3. It's too small. It's not going to work. So I have to look at this whole 36. So when I think of my facts, 9 and 1 is 9, 9 and 2 is 18, 9 and 3 is 27. I'm looking for 9 and 4. Now, even though it goes all the way in, we still want to practice, right? It's good practice to go through the steps. So if we walk through our steps, we did the division. We put it up on the house. 4 times 9, right? We're in that multiply step. 4 times 9 is 36. Once we multiply, we subtract. So if I'm taking out 36, what do I have left? 36. Take away 36 is 0. And then our last step over here is bring down. Now notice we don't have anything over here. So there's nothing to bring down. Our answer for this one is 4. Moving over to our next one, we have 64 divided by 8. We go through our checks. We start with divide. Can 8 divide into 6? No. It's bigger than the number we're dividing into, so it doesn't work. We're looking at the whole 64 again. We're on that divide step. So we're asking ourselves, 8 times what gives me 64? 8 times 8 gives me 64. I'm still going to go through my steps. I multiply. 8 times 8 is 64. I subtract. 64 take away 64 is 0. I bring down. There's nothing over here. So my problem is done. 64 divided by 8 is 8. 30 divided by 5. Watch how I write it and how I say it at the same time. It can be really, really helpful. Let's start with our division. Does 5 divide into 3? No, it's bigger. It's not going to work. But does 5 divide into 30? Absolutely. Thinking of my facts. 5 times 5 is 25, which means 5 times 6 is 30. I multiply. 6 times 5 is 30. I subtract. 30 take away 30 is 0. I bring down. There's nothing here. So my answer is 6. Now this one is a little bit different. So let's take a peek at this one, okay? 88 divided by 8. And I'm going to make this bigger so you can see it. I wrote it a little bit high. We start with our division. Does 8 divide into 8? Yes. It does. 8 divides into 8 one time. Let's go through the steps. Let's multiply. 1 times 8 is 8. Let's subtract. 8 take away 8 is 0. Let's bring down. I have something to bring down this time. Bring down the 8. Start again. Does 8 divide into 8? I'm looking at what I have left over. Yeah, it does. 8 goes into 8 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. Subtract. 8 take away 8 is 0. My answer for this one is 11. 11. Here's another one that we can divide in parts. Let's walk it through. Does 2 divide into 6? Yes. 3 times. Multiply. 3 times 2 is 6. Subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. Bring down, there's something there. Does 2 divide into 4, right? We're looking at our leftovers. Yes, it does. How many times? 2 times. Because 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 take away 4 is 0. Our answer for this one, in case you can't see, 32. 32. Let's keep moving and grooving. Does 4 divide into 4? Yes. 1 time. Because 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. Bring down our 8. Start again. Does 4 divide into 8? Yes, 2 times. Because 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract. 8 take away 8 is 0. My answer is 12. That's the end of the first page. If that's as far as you've gotten, please go ahead and stop your video. If you're ready for our second one, please hang tight because here we go. We are continuing to look at traditional division. If you're looking for box division, please go ahead and switch your videos. We are looking at traditional division where our steps to success are divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and if we need, we repeat. Let's set it up. 84 divided by 6. Does 6 divide into 8? Yes, 1 time. We multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. We subtract. 8 take away 6 is 2. We bring down. We start again. Does 6 divide into 24? Yes, 4 times, because 4 times 6 is 24. We subtract. 24 take away 24 is 0. Our answer is 14. 60 divided by 2. This one's a little tricky. Be careful. Does 2 divide into 6? Yes, 3 times. And 3 times 2 is 6. We subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. We bring down. Even though it's a 0, it's there. We need to bring it down, and we're going to talk about why. Does 2 divide into 0? No. But since we brought it down, we have to show that we tried by putting a 0 here and making this answer 30. Now, let's talk about why this is 30 and not 3. We know that we can check multiplication and division using each other, right? So let's say I forgot the 0 and I said that 2 went into 63 times. If I check that with multiplication, 3 times 2 is 6. These don't match. But if I check my 30 with multiplication, now we match. So remember that you can always check your multiplication with division and your division with multiplication. Use your strategies. For this one, though, if you bring down a number and it doesn't divide in and you're past that first step, you have to show that you tried by putting that 0 up. To say that, did it divide into the ones place? No, but it divided into the tens place. So that 3 has to be in the tens place in our final answer. All right, love bugs. 44 divided by 4. Here we go. Does 4 divide into 4? Yes, 1 time, because 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. Bring down our 4. Start again. Does 4 divide into 4? Yes, 1 time. Because 1 times 4 is 4. Subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. Moving over to 34 divided by 2. Oh, and this one is 11, just in case. Does 2 divide into 3? Yes, 1 time. Because 1 times 2 is 2. Remember, we want to get as close as we can without going over. We can't get it bigger. 3 take away 2 is 1. Bring down. Does 2 divide into 14? Absolutely, 7 times. Because 7 times 2 is 14. And 14 take away 14 is 0. The answer to this one is 17. Remember, I can check this with my multiplication. 2 times 7 is 4. I carry. 2 times 1 is 2. Add 1 is 3. Okay. Down here, 96 divided by 3. Does 3 go into 9? Absolutely. It goes in 3 times, because 3 times 3 is 9. We subtract. 9 take away 9 is 0. Bring it down. We have a 6. Start again. Does 3 divide into 6? Absolutely. 2 times, because 2 times 3 is 6. We subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. Answer is 32. 45 divided by 3. Starting our steps. Does 3 divide into 4? Absolutely, one time, because 1 times 3 is 3. We subtract. 4 take away 3 is 1. We bring down. Start again. Does 3 divide into 15? Absolutely, 5 times. 5 times 3 is 15. We subtract. 15 take away 15 is 0. The answer for this one is 15. If you have any questions, please bring them with you to class. This is the end of page 2. If you're ready for page 3, then here we go. Traditional division, take 3 at this point. You are expert. So we are going to dive right in and set up our problem. We have 38 divided by 2. Start your steps. Does 2 divide into 3? Absolutely, one time. Because 1 times 2 is 2, we subtract. 3 take away 2 is 1. We bring down our 8 and start again. Does 2 go into 18? Yes, it does, 9 times. Because 9 times 2 is 18, we subtract. 18 take away 18 is 0. Our answer is 19. We're getting bigger. Be careful, my loves, but remember, you can do hard things. You prove it every day you come to class. Let's rock this. Just because it has one more digit doesn't make the steps any different. Follow the rules. Does 4 divide into 4? Yes, it does, one time. Because 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. We bring down. Nothing different. Does 4 go into 5? Yes, it does, one time. And 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract. 5 take away 4 is 1. We just bring down again, right? One more repeat. Does 4 go into 12? Yes, it does, 3 times. Because 3 times 4 is 12. We subtract for 0. Look at you, rock stars, 113. It's big, but you are amazing, and you absolutely can handle this. All right, let's keep moving and grooving. This one has a 0. Be careful. Zeros can be tricky, but we're smart and we can handle this. Does 2 divide into 4? Yes, it does, 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. We subtract. 4 take away 4 is 0. Bring down your 2. Start again. Does 2 divide into 2? Absolutely, one time. Because 1 times 2 is 2. We subtract for 0. We have a 0. But it's in our problem. And in order to keep this 1 in the tens place, we need to bring down the 0. And start one more time. Does 2 go into 0? No, but we have to show we tried by putting our 0 in the answer. Remember, 21 times 2 is only 42. We need to keep that 1 in the tens place by keeping our place saver in space. All right, love bugs. Looking good. Let's keep going. 2 divided into 6. Yeah, we can do that 3 times because 3 times 2 is 6. We subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. Bring down your 2. Does 2 divide into 2? Yeah, it's the same number. It goes in one time because 1 times 2 is 2. We subtract. 2 take away 2 is 0. Bring it on down and start again. Does 2 go into 8? Absolutely, 4 times. Because 4 times 2 is 8. We subtract, we get 0. Our answer, in case you can't see it, is 314. 2 more, my little rock stars. You're doing such great work. 945. Divide it by 7. Let's go, love bugs. Does 7 divide into 9? Absolutely, one time. Because 1 times 7 is 7. We subtract. 9 take away 7 is 2. Bring it on down. We have a 4. Does 7 go into 24? Yeah, closest we can get is 3 because 3 times 7 is 21 and we subtract for 3. Bring it on down. Last one. Does 7 go into 35? Absolutely. It goes in 5 times, which gives us 35. We subtract for 0. Our answer is 135. Last one on this page, my little rock stars. Let's do this. Does 3 divide into 5? Absolutely, one time because 1 times 3 is 3. We subtract. 5 take away 3 is 2. We bring it on down. Does 3 go into 21? Yes, it does. 7 times. Look, we're reusing facts. 7 times 3 is 21. We subtract for 0. Bring it on down one more time. Does 3 divide into 3? Yes, it's the same number. It goes in one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Nothing left. Our answer is 171. That's the end of page 3. So if that's all you've got, go ahead and stop there. If you're ready for page 4, hang tight because here we go. Still living in the land of traditional division, which you guys have been rock stars. So we're going to jump right in. Our problem but so is our knowledge. So we can totally handle this. Remember, if you need to pause, rewatch, rewind, please do so. That's why I make these a video for you. All right, nuggets, let's do this. Does 4 divide into 5? Absolutely, one time, because 1 times 4 is 4. We subtract. 5 take away 4 is 1. Bring it on down. Start again. Does 4 divide into 14? It does 3 times, because 3 times 4 is 12. We subtract. 14 take away 12 is 2. One more time. Bring it on down. Does 4 go into 28? It does 7 times, because 7 times 4 is 28. We're left with 0. Our answer is 137. Moving and grooving through our pages, loves. Does 5 divide into 6? Yes, one time, because 1 times 5 is 5. We subtract. 6 take away 5 is 1. Bring it on down. Start again. Does 5 go into 11? Yeah, the closest we can get is 2. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract for 1. Bring it on down. Last one. Does 5 go into 15? It does. We know this. It goes in 3 times. 3 times 5 is 15. Subtract. Nothing left. Our answer for this one is 123. Look at these big numbers. Are you ready to show off, love bugs? I hope you are. Does 9 divide into 9? Yes, it's the same number. It goes in one time, because 1 times 9 is 9. Subtract. 9 take away 9 is 0. Bring it on down. Uh-oh. This is looking a little sticky. Does 9 divide into 3? How did we show that we tried and it didn't work? Oh, that's right. My favorite number, 0. But we still have another number. We have to bring it down. Plot twist, my loves. Does 9 go into 36? It does 4 times. 4 times 9 is 36. Subtract for 0. This was sticky. Did you get it? Was it hard? Bring your questions to class, okay? Have a couple with that 0 on this page to see just how strong our division understanding is. This one's not so bad, though. Let's look. Does 7 divide into 8? Absolutely, one time, because 1 times 7 is 7. We subtract. 8 take away 7 is 1. Bring it on down. That 0 becomes a 10, much nicer for our brain. 7 divides into 10 one time, because 1 times 7 is 7. We subtract. 10 take away 7 is 3. Bring it down. Does 7 go into 35? It does. 5 times, because 5 times 7 is 35. Nothing left. Our answer is 115. Uh-oh, another 0. Will it be a tricky 0 or an easy 0? Let's see. 6 divides into 7 one time, because 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract. 7 take away 6 is 1. Bring it on down. Oh, it's not a sticky one, is it? 6 goes into 10 one time, because 1 times 6 is 6. Oh, we subtract for 4. It's a big one, but we've got this. Does 6 go into 48? Yes, we know our facts. 6 times 8 is 48. Nothing left. Our answer is 118. Last one for this page, my little rock stars. We are dividing 3 into 672. Let's see how it goes. Does 3 divide into 6? Yes, it does. 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. We subtract. 6 take away 6 is 0. All right, bring down that 7. Start again. Does 3 go into 7? Yes, it does. 2 times. Because 2 times 3 is 6. And 7 take away 6 is 1. Bring it down. Start again. 3 into 12. We know that works. It works out 4 times, because 4 times 3 is 12. Nothing left. Our answer is 224. Friends, this is the end of page 4. If you're ready for our last page together, hang tight. Here it comes. Page 5 of division. The end is near, my loves. Can you feel the weekend coming? Let's do this. 826, big number, divided by 7. We've got this. We are so smart. Does 7 divide into 8? Oh my goodness, it does one time, because 1 times 7 is 7. And 8 take away 7 is 1. Bring it down. 7 into 12. I can do that. That goes in one time, because 1 times 7 is 7. And 7 take away 12. Ooh, think it through. 6 and 6 is 12. So 7 and 5 is 12. Use your facts. Does 7 go into 56? It does 8 times because 8 times 7 is 56 on the nose. Nothing left. Our answer is 118. Look at how many skills we use just to divide. So many things that you've learned along the way. We're adding, we're subtracting, we're multiplying, we're dividing, we're doing all the things to see what we have left. All right, 2 into 346. Well, 2 goes into 3 one time because 1 times 2 is 2. We subtract 3, take away 2 is 1. Bring it on down. 2 into 14. Yes, ma'am, I can do that. It goes in 7 times because 7 times 2 is 14. I subtract, I get 0. I bring it on down one more time. 2 into 6, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. That goes in 3 times because 3 times 2 is 6. Nothing left. My answer, 173. 2 more in this week's homework. Let's get it, friends. 2 into 530. 2 goes into 5 2 times because 2 times 2 is 4. Subtract 5, take away 4 is 1. Bring down my 3. 2 goes into 13 6 times because 6 times 2 is 12. Subtract for 1, bring down my 0. It's all the way over here, but we can do it. 2 goes into 10 5 times. Nothing left. My answer is 265. All right, 346 divided by 2. Let's do this. Change my color there. There we go. 2 goes into 3 one time. Because 1 times 2 is 2, subtract 3, take away 2 is 1. Bring it on down. 2 into 14, 7 times. Because 7 times 2 is 14. Subtract 14, take away 14 is 0. Bring it on down. 2 into 6 goes in 3 times. Because 3 times 2 is 6. And I'm just now realizing we have a repeat. That's okay. It's always go practice. All right, 2 more nuggets. 2 more. 729 divided by 3. Let's rock and roll. 3 goes into 7 2 times because 2 times 3 is 6. 7 take away 6 is 1. Bring it on down. 3 goes into 12. Yeah, 4 times because 4 times 3 is 12. Bring down that 9. 3 goes into 9 exactly 3 times with nothing left over. 243 is our final answer for that one. And the last question of the week. Let's get it. Does 4 go into 9? Yes, 2 times because 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract 9, take away 8 is 1. Bring it down. Does 4 go into 13? Yes, it does. 3 times is the closest, which gives us 12. Oh, and look at this, 4 into 12. We just did that. 233. That is the end of this week's homework. If you have any questions, please bring them to class with you. And remember, as always, you can rewatch as needed. Goodbye, sweet faces.